With an uppercut.
I'm glad they're introducing new characters. I've been wanting that.
You got that wind tunnel, man. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here at my lovely white channel on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where we react to everything that we ain't never seen. And today, if you read by the title, it's time to get to the D.Gray-Man. Don't forget the hyphen between Gray and Man. Let's not forget about that.
D.Gray-Man.
D.Gray-Man. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's been an exciting ride, man, and we're very enthused to watch these next episodes too, because one thing that we always acknowledge about D.Gray-Man, some of the stories are a slow burn, but the payoff at the end is well worth it, man. Like, it's like they always have these mysterious plots pertaining to these characters. In some cases, like this character Eliade, or whatever her name is, Eliade.
That's what it is, I think.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of mystery enshrouded around this character, and the character of Crowry too, who is basically like this vampire who we all had a nagging suspicion was an exorcist. You know, his family line probably just has like a whole lineage of exorcist people, but his grandpa probably did explain to him what their true purpose was before he passed on, and he always had that little trolling picture with his tongue out, alluding that he's probably a master troll or a super freak that likes to get in between the sheets and between the legs, you know what I'm saying, and make them girls big. Am I right?
No.
Yeah. Get the cream filling in between that Twinkie. But
so
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we figured out his girlfriend. She was for the Akuma streets. She was in Akuma, and she was playing him all along.
Yeah, for the underground streets.
For the underground. I
know, because like her whole thing, which I think correlates to just women in general, is validation. You know, like, I think everybody, you know, they all seek a little validation when it comes to stuff. It kind of gives them more purpose in life, even though we do claim our independency. It feels nice to have that acknowledgement that you're doing something right, and it just gives you that sense of purpose, because that was always her thing. You know, it's like, I think in her former life, she was just an average or probably even an ugly woman, or she thought she was ugly. And when she obtained the looks of this woman whose body she inhabited, she felt like, hey, I'm going to use this woman's beautiful body to my advantage. But deep down, she knew that she was an Akuma, and she acted on those Akuma impulses, which involved killing a lot of men.
Until she found Crowry.
Right.
And he turned into a simp.
Right, I think that like the whole message behind it was like, oh, he's the only one that can handle her, because she didn't really feel any type of way. She felt no fear when it came to being amongst a normal human man, but she did kind of feel different when it came to being around Crowry. So we're gonna see what's going on, because now that she's unveiled the curtains, like she's lifted up the curtains and unveiled the true form of Crowry, it seems like it's gonna go down, man. We're gonna see what they gonna do, man. So let's jump into this. I guess this is episode 22, if I'm not mistaken. So
what episode it is?
No, it's episode 23. I'm tripping.
Look at you being incorrect. No.
Right. So yeah, let's. Damn, did I stop the episode? Oh no, I didn't click on the next episode. Let's get it.
I saw a giant pillar of flame up there before. What could it have been? Do you have any idea, Mayor?
Why don't y'all stop being nosy? It's like, if ain't nothing coming down there to mess with y'all,
is there another monk here?
Why even bother worrying about it?
I could have sworn he was staying at the inn. But where could he have gone to?
You got their Facebook hat on.
How are we supposed to hold corn if we can't even handle these flowers? We're just gonna have to find a way. Grow.
Ah ha ha! No, you don't.
Take. Oh, shit.
You almost had it. Gotta be quicker than that.
Listen, now calm down and just do exactly as I tell you, alright? Are you nuts? If I calm down, I'll be like I said. Ow! Done with this before. We can beat these flowers. Greg, why don't you tell me how to do that? Okay, now, this breed of flower doesn't bite humans who show affection to them. So start treating it like it's a little puppy.
Aww. Rub its tongue, man. Let's get it. Bite the shit out of it.
Flowers. They're dying.
Yeah. Kill them.
Would you like some more, darling?
I don't know if he wants that though. If anything, he don't want the flowers to consume her. Ugh.
It's just water?
Some of them are just water.
These orbs, they evaporate moisture out of the living subjects to disable them.
You're right. That is my power. While I am protected by these orbs, no living creature can get within striking distance of me.
That's nonsense. How arrogant. You committed a mortal sin by harming Grandfather's flowers.
How arrogant of you! You don't even care about these flowers. You blame your grandfather for your pathetic life instead of actually finding the courage to do something about it. Dying inside this castle is the perfect fate for a coward like you.
There it is! Look out, don't touch it! Is there any passing a car in these bubbles? Sure, it happened!
Boom bubble. Little flimsy arm. Oh shit. Like kind of remind me of Deku, like when he had broke his limbs. Shit. Come on, man. You gonna be no good. Blood sucking leech.
Is that what you wanted?
Oh my god. You couldn't get one bite off of her?
Arystar. Oh, my darling. There was something I had wanted to do with you for the longest time.
What's that?
But it's impossible now.
Haha, yes. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your ass is dead.
It's
You was my boo. Oh, I ruined it, man.
Arystar, you're still alive, aren't you? I always had a feeling these fangs would be the last thing.
She probably wants to be relieved. Just kill completely.
For so long now, there have been countless men who would shower me with affection and tell me how beautiful I looked. But the one thing I wanted more than anything in the world was something that made human women beautiful. Despite my being prettier than most, the smile on their faces was pure bliss. That's an emotion I could never experience. And no matter how much I wish,
Like Nicki Minaj right there.
no matter how long I pray, I can never reach it. All I ever wanted was to love someone. A man who I could love.
But he been doing that for the longest time now.
I mean, look how flat he is. This nigga has to do that shit.
A man who could survive.
She left him no choice. Oh yeah, fill it out.
I may have found that man, but in the end, he will be the one who destroys me.
Good.
Don't start that shit.
Please don't.
Kill her.
You know I always wanted to love you, Arystar. Please, darling. Know that I tried my best.
Thank God. She was gonna kill us all.
Now her soul can finally rest.
I Are you okay, Corey?
I want to die.
No, you don't.
I want to die.
I took away her
She was
life
trying to kill you.
with my own hands.
But you had no choice.
I've become the very monster I once despised. Healing my own body by sucking every last drop of blood from the veins of the one person who ever cared for me. Even when I knew it was going to destroy her, I kept on going. A monster like me doesn't deserve to take another breath.
If you're in so much pain,
Why don't you become an exorcist? It's the duty of all exorcists to
You
hunt
better
and
tell
destroy
him.
Akuma.
That nigga just want
Lucky or
love,
not, you
bruh.
just destroyed an Akuma named Eliade today. You did that because it is what you were meant to do. Now you have two choices. You can either wallow here in your own self-pity, or you can let Eliade's death mean something. She's not coming back, so do the right thing and make your
Dude.
death worth it.
I'm surprised he acting this heartless.
Shoot, you better act heartless. Shoot.
I know, but
This
still.
dude over here just
whether
crying.
you like it or not, you are an apostle of innocence.
Of
Just
God.
like us.
Signs of love making.
So, anyways.
It's like those are like the little effects you see up in them R&B videos.
Visit to my castle. He and my grandfather were friends, and he came here when he heard of his death. He returned something to me that had been under his care.
What did he return?
Here, this is it.
That's crazy. That pot belonged to Roseanne.
So you're familiar with this?
Unfortunately, yes. What was planted in the pot when he brought it?
The bulb of a carnivorous flower.
And of course, he's dropping the flowers off over there. So he probably familiar with one of
Something bad would
those.
happen to Roseanne. You can expect a punishment 100 times worse on your head.
Yeah. I love you. What
Pay
the
no
fuck?
attention. He gets like that sometimes when he remembers his past. So he only came by to return the flower.
Nothing but abusive memories when it comes to
There was
his
something
master.
awfully strange about that flower. Out of nowhere, it bit me on my hand, which caused quite a bit of pain, and then it quickly withered away.
Wow.
I can't breathe. Maybe the flower did this to me.
Ooh. The hell? Nice. So it activated his vampiric
That was
abilities.
probably the innocence you mentioned that made my teeth grow back so quickly.
That definitely sounds like innocence. Although the one thing I'm still having trouble with is how it came to live inside a carnivorous flower. Well, what if the general came to return the flower? It's possible the innocence was lying dormant here the entire time and was only activated after Cross's visit.
That cat
Ever
in the
since those
background.
fangs grew into my mouth, I've had an uncontrollable bloodlust. And then I met Eliade shortly after.
Eliade.
Alan and I are looking for the man that visited you. Did he say anything about where he was planning to go?
I think he did. He said he wanted to go somewhere far away and asked me to lend him money for his travels.
Damn.
He did that here too.
Bomb ass dude.
Are you okay?
Don't worry. I'm fine. Really, I am. I have a favor to ask. Would you mind going ahead and waiting for me outside of the castle? I'd like some time to myself while I prepare for the journey.
I wouldn't trust him in there alone. You gonna do something crazy?
Sun should be rising soon. That sure was a crazy night, huh? Definitely. However, the only clue we found out about my master is that he came over here. And the thing is, we still don't know why he came over here.
Isn't it obvious?
Well, remember, we found a new exorcist in Fangboy, so it wasn't a total waste of time. Yeah. come on, Alan. There's no need for you to act like you did something wrong. I mean, granted, this may not be the ideal outcome for Crory, but the fact is he needed a reason to go on living, and you gave that to him. Given some time, he'll feel better. I promise.
That was an elegant speech.
Way to scare me. Old fart? How long have you been
This
scaring
nigga
me?
come out of nowhere.
Got here.
You really
Yeah,
want
his
to
crop
know me
circle
that
on his
much?
ass.
I can take care of myself. I solved this case with less effort than it takes to change one of your diapers.
Damn.
Yeah, boy, that's the way to get slapped.
Don't talk to me about effort, you slimy punk! You could have used some of that effort to avoid damaging the castle!
Well, excuse me, but I was trying not to get myself killed. Try listening first before you hit me, panda!
I didn't hit you, I kicked you, don't you know the difference?
It's the same thing!
No, it is not!
What have you been doing this
Boy.
whole time?
Is that castle gonna... Oh, wow.
I knew it. He was gonna kill himself.
Sheesh, why, bro? This is gonna be on like some Dracula shit. The castle's gonna transport itself. Well,
He's still in there. Corey!
bro, it's no use. Oh, he just went to go blow it up. Get rid of the evidence or something. It's no use for that home anymore. Let's go to the organization.
I thought he killed himself. I was like, Lord, I knew he was gonna do it.
Racist. You thought I died. I'm sorry if I gave you all a scare. But as you can see, I'm fine. You should know, I fully intend on devoting my life to becoming an exorcist.
Great.
I'm trying to see him and Miranda in all the future episodes.
Eliade, I've made destroying Akuma my new life's work. Otherwise, what right did I have to destroy you?
That's so
I hope you
crazy.
understand.
Seeing his pitiful,
my love.
I thought lifeless body just blowing around before he bit her for the last time. Now look at him. Play it.
But y'all, that was a good episode, man. Episode 23. A good way to close off this chapter, man. I think right now we're still in the accumulation or recruiting process where we're just getting more exorcists to the organization. And eventually we'll see these characters make a return when we need them the most.
Yeah, we will. That, or we better.
Yeah,
Shoot, because I'm hoping we do. Because I'm like, the characters I seem to like the most are the ones that aren't main characters.
Right. But these, I guess it's only been like 2 characters that were kind of sharing like the same kind of like I don't know, like feelings where something that we deem as a blessing, they deem as a curse because they aren't aware of all the different things that comes with Akuma and innocence and stuff like
what
that.
What it can do and how great it can be beneficial to society.
Right, because in Miranda's case, you know, her abilities, they were out of control. She didn't know what it was, and she thought she was cursed to just live in this time continuum loop.
Right.
And this guy, he just thought he was cursed to be a vampire that attacked random humans and shit.
Right, yeah, they don't know what's going on, and so they think they're bad or crazy, or they think they're like, you know, oh, I know this verbal.
Yeah, but thanks to Alan, they're able to see that they do have purpose and they can go to the organization. Right. And they just come back brand new, man. You know, he was able to get rid of his past. He doesn't have to cling on to that old castle anymore and live alone.
Yeah, he blew that shit up. I don't blame him. Shit, all the bad memories from being in there, I bet that felt so good to blow it up.
Right, it was like liberating to my boy, man. He finna go on a buffet like it's CC's Akuma Pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
Endless breadsticks. Or endless pasta. But yeah, I gotta give them an A+ too. I like how they ended.
I'm gonna give that an A+ too, yeah. Especially when he came back after I thought he was gone. They were playing the sad music and all that. I'm like, oh, they done got my boy before he could even get started good. But then something was like, they wouldn't do him like that because he would be such a great exorcist. They wouldn't just kill him like that.
Right. So, yeah. We gonna see him in a later episode, man. Well, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and keep it moving, man, with episode 24, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it. It's out of the way.
What is it?
None of your business. You should have stayed home today.
Seriously.
What are you so depressed for, Corey? Cheer up.
He just had to blow his house up
We did our best, okay?
and kill his
No matter how I
girlfriend.
tried to explain the situation to him, the villagers didn't want to believe a word I said.
Yeah, but
Damn.
Rory was hunting Akuma whenever he would attack our village. Do you expect us to
Oh my god, bro!
And it still doesn't change the
It's fucked up. He blew up the corpses too.
Leave our village at once. You'll never be welcome here again. Leave. Get out of here.
Poor guy.
You're all monsters.
Shut up.
The only home a man should ever need is within his heart. Jeez, talk about snobby.
Get off me. You're a cuddler, Corey. Come on. You're starting to creep me out, man. Get off.
Rory's new beginning.
Okay, so we continue.
Right? I was like, we gonna steal a bit of
This is what
Rory?
town looks like.
Alright.
Have you never been here before?
Maybe him and Miranda
well,
gonna have
of
some
course
kids.
not. I've lived in that castle my entire life. Sorry.
You got a little time before the train leaves. Why don't you have a look around town?
You're right. It should be good for me.
New beginnings, man. Let's go. Get your pasty ass out there, boy.
So he can be out in the daytime.
Yeah, he's not a real vampire.
This item is an enchantment mask. It was used by the royal family over 3,000 years ago. I have it on hold, but I can sell it to you.
3,000 years old, you say?
His taste needs some work.
That's a lie.
Seriously.
By the way, Lobby, are you sure it was okay?
I'll get
for
duped
us
with
to
the
leave
snake
the
oil, my boy. The
It's
bootlegs. Kind of messed up what he did to the
I got some
flowers,
great
though.
deals back there.
If you can call it that. I'm sorry, Corey, but this is a fake.
A fake? That can't be true. That salesman told me it was worn by royalty over 3,000 years ago, and it
Dude, he gonna tell you anything. Boy, you ain't shit.
Hammer, little hammer, extend!
Ah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Here's a full refund.
You better run.
Snake, you need to be more careful now, Corey.
Poor guy. He doesn't know anything about the outside world.
Take advantage of you.
Oh, thank you, Alan.
What the heck do you suppose he's been doing for the
Probably on
last
top of the
8
train.
hours? How can he get lost when there's only really one way to go?
This dude. Where is he at?
Corey?
Oh, wow.
Hey. Who are you? No kids are allowed inside here. This is a private cabin. Now, my friend.
That's with the nipple glasses, my bruh.
Oh,
Right.
no, thank you, sir. I'm not.
So, Corey, having fun?
Well, these men asked if I'd like to play a game.
Boy, turn into a vampire and bust these niggas' heads
You
open.
can see it hasn't been going so well.
He's been tricked again.
Come on, you owe us one more hand. You already agreed to play us. If you're a real player, you'll see it through to the very end.
If you let me use it as collateral, I'll play some hands with you. If
No,
I
don't do it, bruh.
Alan, hold up. You sure about this?
Deal.
Alan finna be naked too.
Of course. You already know it.
I call.
Royal flush?
A freaking royal straight flush?
Let's go.
Give me a break!
Guess that means I win again.
Screw this game!
Here. Since I won back all of my friends' belongings, I no longer need these. You might want to put on some clothing in this cold weather.
Look, kid. You can think you're a big shot because you won, but we never asked for your pity.
Then explain this.
Oh, yeah. You're a lifesaver, kid. I was about 5 minutes away from frostbite. Here. Catch!
Would you like a flower, mister? They're pretty and smell good, too.
Oh, no thank you, dear. In truth, I would love to, but Alan and Lavi told me not to waste my money anymore.
Oh.
Boy, that
Don't
made me
get
even
played,
more like,
bro.
get the fuck on.
Everybody's
I
a
do not like
hustler,
kids in
man.
my face crying.
Everybody's a hustler, bro.
Mind if I get some grub in
Is
me
that the
before we
Millennium
start
Earl
this?
over there?
I have no problems with that. Good. Because I can use my own foot at this point. Just put on something nicer than those rags you have on. No one will ever let you into a 5-star restaurant dressed like a hobo.
Which one is this?
I suppose you speak from experience, judging by your weight.
This
I
dude.
am not overweight. Well, I'm so hungry, even a pig's feedback would work.
I knew it.
If I were you, I'd start choosing my words more carefully.
Take this T-Pain hat.
Got it, Sir Tiki Meek.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Lord Millennium.
I thought it was him.
We finally made it to the Black Order. Hey, are you okay? He's still thinking about the train ride. Once we get him inside, he'll feel better.
Prepare for the X-rays!
My nigga Thanos.
What is this light for? What is it doing?
It's just a quick test. He scans your body and decides whether or not you're in a coma.
This thing is too paranoid, though. Look at that. I tell you. Get on somewhere, bruh.
Idiot.
Same thing it did with Alan. He has a pentagram.
This could happen.
Oh, you still have traces of that
It's
Kuma
possible
up
the
in
blood
there.
he took from Eliade is still in his system. That could be what's causing the alarm.
My poor Eliade.
Sir Comlin!
I souped up his circuits and even built an Akuma detector to boot. The moment it detects an Akuma, it rushes to the scene to squash it.
Really, bruh.
What the heck? He's so obsessed with Sir Conlin. I'll handle this. Hey! Use your eyes, brother. Alan and Lobby brought him here themselves.
Hey, Kamui. Yes, of course. This is the Akuma.
How does he the
Spoke to me
leader?
about this.
I have no
He is an
idea.
idiot.
Introducing Arystar Crory.
Whoopsie. It would have been in your best
Whoopsie.
interest to tell me this earlier.
Target confirmed.
Oh, shit. Why did you deactivate the thing?
Once Sir Common IV has acquired a target, he will not cease until it's dead and gone. Now, Sir Common IV, on to the next dish. Let's add a pinch of salt. Allspice seasoning. The salt. It tastes horrible. Don't forget to add the oil.
What's the point, y'all?
How should we prepare them? Boiled, sauteed, or deep fried? Or perhaps we could try a bouillabaisse.
Thank you.
All right. This ends right now. What's missing?
He's blasting off again.
Mr. Crory, let me apologize for my brother's misgivings. You can get carried away sometimes.
I don't know if I'm going to like the Black Order.
That sounds pleasant. Well, this brings back memories. You did the same thing to me when I got here.
That's quite the weapon you're sporting there. I noticed you had some cavities, so I went ahead and filled those for you.
Oh. You can examine by this giant oracle looking thing. This poor guy.
Oscar, so what do you think? Does he have what it takes?
If I were in his shoes, I'd be scared too.
I think that poor guy still got a lot to learn. I remember when I saw Hablaska for the first time. It was tough on me, too.
I'm starting to wonder if I can live a normal life in a place like this.
He probably like, I should have stayed in my goddamn castle.
Right, things were a lot better.
Your room is at the end of this hall. I put a sign on the door for you.
Uh-oh.
You alright, Crory? You look a little pale.
What?
We're glad you could make it to your party. Everyone pitched in.
I wonder
to
if he
help
can
set
eat
this
normal
up.
food.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
For me?
Those vampires be having them strict diets and shit.
Are you sure we can be in the same room as that thing?
There's nothing to worry about. I rebuilt Sir Common IV to be a cleaning bot. See, it's awesome.
Right to be clean, done
Here, a custom mug just for you.
Thank you, Miss Lena Lee.
It's an herbal tea. It's made with a special formula that's designed to help us relax.
Thank you.
Well, of course. You're family now, and we're all happy that you're staying with
Hey
us.
man, welcome to the fold, my guy.
Rory.
Welcome home. Now you're one of us here.
It's good to be home.
Come
If
on
only
now.
boogers worked that way.
Let's all hope these are happy tears.
No, they are. I've never
Shoot, it does in allergy season. That's exactly what the hell it worked
What's
like.
the snot?
Really, my guy.
We all gained a new friend today. A new member of our family.
3 cheers for the Order's newest member, Arystar Crory. Hip hip hooray!
Hibbity hop to the hibbity hoo. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I hope they destroyed him.
You sure that bot's okay?
Of course I'm sure. Sir Comlin Minnie, beautify this place.
Beautify. Will do.
He's trying to cause a lot of chaos.
Beautification complete.
That's what you did. Okay, girl.
Everyone is dirty.
If I had one of those, it could do my makeup for me.
Purification process, man.
Enough already. Take a hike. Okay, everyone, we're safe.
Oh my god. Look at my man over there. Why they ain't showing his
Why is
face?
so pale?
Why they didn't get her?
Surrounded by morons.
Yeah, she was already beautiful. Okay, back to the family of Noah. Oh, that look good. Like that seasoned up meat.
Oh, I'm stuffed and happy. How about some dessert, everyone?
Okay.
The
Little
little
diced apples. It's a big ass parfait.
Lord Millennium, surely you didn't gather us all here for dinner. Is there something you would like to tell us?
These niggas say
A
it.
journey to change the course of this entire world as we know it, which is why it's time for us to start a brand new chapter. Finally, you can show yourselves, and trust me, this is where things will start to get fun.
Things about to get funky up in this thing. Hey. Ready for it, man. We're gonna see. It's like I like how they always bring it back, because anytime we have like an ending conclusion to a major arc, which is like my boy, you know what I'm saying, Curry, they always kind of bring that goofy shit in with old boy, the scientist.
Oh, he is not my favorite character on the show. He just always got to do something stupid and have his creations ruin the whole place and try to kill up everybody. And it's just like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it's so formulaic.
It's like, why don't y'all just stop him?
Right, man. Like,
did he
bring
become
something
the
else
leader?
in. Show us something serious with this nigga. Like, we only get bits and pieces of his seriousness, and that's when he came to aid his sister after being gone or away while she was being
Yeah,
tormented.
that's about all we get that's serious from this guy. But aside from that, this was a nice, ending to
Yeah,
that
it
whole
was.
part. His new life, him having to try to learn life outside of that castle, basically, get duped at every turn, and just struggling, to know what's real and what's not, what's good and what's not. So
For real, man.
now he found him a home with people who actually might care about him, actually, this time.
Yeah, I want to see what this costume gonna look like. I know they're gonna give my boy his own little exorcist robe or something with a little silver thing on it, like everybody else be getting.
Yeah.
Probably. I like is they gonna get upgraded to some gold little badges? Cause I think my boy Alan's master had a gold badge, didn't he? Like his shit got gold on it.
I thought it was silver.
No, his shit gold. Like he got gold and blue or something, I think. But we'll have to wait and see, man. I don't have anything else to say about that because, like I say, man, they always go in with the goofy shit, right? The major arc.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say either. That episode, I'll just give it an A just because. But it do look like the Millennium Earl and his family finna start showing out though.
Yeah, dude. It's like we got a little glimpse of one of the guys who looks like the pretty boy of the group, the youthful one. Yeah, but I'm giving that a B, man. Like, anytime I see that scientist dude, he just brings it down for me. He brings it down for me. I'll give it a B plus. I think a B plus is a generous rating. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for us tonight. We hope you enjoyed this reaction of our D.Gray-Man reaction because, like I say, man, we always have fun. Also, shout out to Salik Smith, man. We appreciate you being patient and recommending this show to us, man. You always coming in. No need to apologize for being late, man, because you be the first one to react to these or rate them. So if you're late or you feel like you're late, you ain't gotta apologize, man. It's all cool. But yeah, this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. Here with my lovely wife Jenna Lee on the ones and twos. We'll catch you guys on the next reaction to D.Gray-Man. Peace.